sobering sight. Two men, two generations, both nearly killed for being Jewish. 95-year-old Holocaust survivor David Lenga walking through the Auschwitz exhibit at the Reagan Library, with 26-year-old Ariel Ein-Gal, who survived Hamas's massacre in Israel on October 7th.
To witness again a repeat of hatred.
This is not looks like history. This looks like right here and right now.
This display in Simi Valley tells the story of Adolf Hitler's death camp in Auschwitz, where 1.1 million women, men, and children were murdered. David, one of the lucky ones to survive the camp.
I was near death every moment of my being in the concentration camps.
David has spent 7 decades telling his story, hoping something similar would never happen again.
Even though neither one of us thought that history is going to repeat itself quite that way, it did.
On October 7th, David could not believe the images of Hamas attacking Israel. It reminded him of Germany's surprise attack on Poland, where he first saw mass murder at just 11 years old.
And a river of blood appeared in front of me.
David never thought he'd ever see anything like it again.
This is shocking. Even to me, it's shocking that this is actually happening.
For Ariel, October 6th included a late-night party on the beach.
We had a great night, one of the best nights of our life.
In the morning, he could see Hamas's boats headed towards the sand. In this video he took, you can hear explosions and gunfire.
We were all running for our lives, and the sand was just dancing and moving all around from the bullets, and all I can think of is that the next bullet's gonna be to my head and I'm gonna die.
He eventually found shelter and waited for hours for safety, while some of his friends, including more seen here, were killed not far away.
They killed her on the spot, and yeah, we only found her dead body 4 days later.
Both David and Ariel say facing death changed the way they see life.
I made a very smart decision, as young as I was, to leave my darkest time behind me.
I also made a decision between me and myself that I'm not gonna be a victim.
I rose from the ashes, I rebuilt my life, and I have a beautiful family today.
I'm gonna take this grief, these horrors that I went through, and I'm turning them right now into action.
In addition to observing the historical record here at the Reagan Library, Ariel also visited the USC Shoah Foundation to be a part of their historical record. Steven Spielberg founded Shoah after making Schindler's List. The idea? To record the testimonies of Holocaust survivors. Now they document all genocides around the world, including Ariel's story.
It made me feel really powerful, like it made me feel like I'm taking a stand. I want to speak up and to tell my story for those who can't.
David wrote a book about his journey. Ariel has been meeting with some of the top officials in LA, both of them constantly sharing their stories with groups.
Don't let the world forget. Don't let ourselves forget.
Don't be a bystander when you see evil raising its ugly head. Be an upstander and stand up for what you believe is right and fight evil.
Love that, be an upstander. Our thanks to photographer Rudy Leiva and editor Morgan Martini for help on that story. By the way, if you want to check out that exhibit, it's an amazing exhibit. You can go to reaganfoundation.org.